How's it going, everyone? It's time for yet another Call of Duty Ghosts class setup. Now, there's a new game mode in Call of Duty Ghosts named Cranked, which turns you into some kind of crazy meth addict as soon as you get a kill, rewarding you with faster movement speed, reload times, and aim down sights times. Now, you've got 30 seconds to get another kill to maintain your fix, otherwise you'll explode. So today's class setup is a Cranked specific loadout that I've named Crankhead. And the great thing about Cranked is when you become Cranked, you receive all the effects of many of those perks that are crucial for normal game modes, such as Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Agility, Marathon, Stalker, and Quick Draw, which means there's some quite strategic options for your class setups, since you don't really need to start the game with all these perks enabled, and instead you can go with perks that are going to offer you some other benefits. So once you get that first kill, you'll then be making use of almost all the perks in the game. So let's jump straight in and take a look at the loadout for the Crankhead setup. Now, if you're the type of player who likes to get good scores and maintain their kill-death ratio, then I definitely advise against running this particular weapon. But if you want to get the full Crankhead experience, then this weapon setup, although it's not very competitive, definitely fits into the theme. Once you get cranked, your character's amped up with all kinds of speed boosts. So for the weapon choice, I've gone with one that's going to turn that cranked level up to level 10. The CBJ MS is a submachine gun, so already you're going to be benefiting from full movement speed, faster aim down sights times, faster fire rates, and tighter hip fire spread for more of a fast-paced gameplay. And the reason I've chosen the CBJ in particular is because it has the fastest fire rate in the whole game. 1,000 rounds per minute fire rate is pretty crazy by default, but that's not enough for a Crankhead. So we're going to choose the rapid fire attachment to crank up that fire rate from 1,000 rounds per minute to a whopping 1,176 rounds per minute. This does no favours to the weapon's performance. It's already got pretty crazy recoil, and its damage means you're going to need up to 6 shots to kill. But it's great fun spewing bullets out of this thing when you're cranked up. It's as if someone's just pressed fast forward on your gameplay. The rapid fire attachment on the CBJ is going to make the recoil even worse, so we'll go with the grip just to help tame it slightly, although you're often just better off spraying from the hips, seeing as aiming down sights with this thing just often results in you aiming towards the clouds. The rest of this setup does make a pretty competitive cranked loadout, so it's only the CBJ that kind of handicaps you. So if you're looking to get good scores, then I'd definitely recommend swapping this out for any of the assault rifles, maybe the FAD, which comes along with quite a high fire rate, but is much more controllable and takes less than 6 shots to kill at anything more than arm's reach. But the main point of this Crankhead setup is to take a look at some of the perks we can use, considering that you get all those crucial handling perks once you become cranked. There's no point in running Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, and Quick Draw when they're going to become obsolete as soon as you get your first kill. So with that in mind, we're going to go with a series of perks which are going to offer you resilience or protection from deaths. So first up, one of the crucial perks that you don't get when you become cranked is Focus, and you'll definitely want to select this first of all for your perk setup just to avoid getting your aim knocked off target. Otherwise, the Dead Silence and Amplify combination is always important no matter what game mode you're playing. Like I mentioned in the previous setup, this combo just helps you detect enemy players in advance, as well as avoiding you being hunted out by anyone with a headset. With Cranked being such a fast-paced game where you're often running around and getting stuck deep into the action, the 2 perks of ICU and Resilience are really going to help keep you alive by making sure your health is at 100%. You get insta-killed in Ghosts as it is, so running into a gunfight with less than full health is just going to mean you're going to drop down dead immediately. So ICU just helps regenerate that health faster once you've finished a gunfight, seeing as with Cranked you've got less than 30 seconds to win the next gunfight, so you don't want to be sat around just waiting for your character to recover. And Resilience just protects you from fall damage, so you're not accidentally reducing your chances of winning the next gunfight just by jumping out of a window. So the 3 perks of Ready Up, Quick Draw and Stalker give you 3 effects which help you win those gunfights by benefiting your weapon handling skills. But there's one other perk that's not part of the Cranked benefits, and that is Steady Aim, just to increase your hipfire accuracy, and this perk in particular works pretty well with the CBJ MS with that rapid fire configuration. Don't forget though, before you get your first kill, you are going to be at a disadvantage from not having that Ready Up and Quick Draw combo, so take it a little bit easier for your first kill, and once you're all cranked up with the advantages of Sleight of Hand, Agility, Marathon and Stalker on top of all these Resilience perks, you'll be ready just to unleash your fury on the enemy players. So with Cranked being so fast paced, there's no time to be sat around trying to call in kill streak rewards, so we'll go with the Specialist Strike package just to add on even more perks just to make us this crazy super soldier. By the time you've secured your third kill, you'll be wanting some more ammunition, especially with that rapid fire CBJ MS. So the first perk we're going to choose as part of our specialist setup is the Scavenger perk. And once you've got a nice little kill streak going, you'll want a couple of perks which are going to help keep you off the radar and to avoid being hunted out. So the off the grid perk is up next, just to hide you from those satcoms. We'll go with the Incog perk just to remove your name tag and protect you from enemy thermal sights. After which you might as well just select any other perks you can make use of to fulfill your full specialist bonus. So I've gone with the perk that helps you reload while on the move, then the tack resist and blast shield perks, but to be honest, all these perks don't really matter so much since you've got all those main benefits from the initial perk selections plus those Cranked benefits. So definitely give this setup a try and let me know how you get on with it. If you do have some fun or just enjoyed my video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word and share the info with your friends. If you're new to my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stick around for plenty more Call of Duty Ghosts class setups. Don't forget to check out both my Chainsaw Massacre and Insta Killer setups. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.